Bungie has just addressed the great soft lock disaster of 2025. The Destiny 2 team posts saying, update on Festival of the Lost bonus engrams and soft lock. We have resolved an issue where players were not earning Festival of the Lost bonus engrams from PvP activities. I wasn't even aware of that, but that is awful. How does that even launch? Honestly, at this point, why do I even ask? Of course, everything would be broken on launch. It's way too much to ask that the game works. Let's move on to the next part. All Crucible ops should now be awarding these bonus engrams alongside the rest of the portal. Gotcha. So now you can jump into Crucible, you can jump into Red Rumble if you'd like, and you'll get some of those lost bonus engrams. Additionally, as we continue to investigate softlock issues in Haunted Altars, we have temporarily disabled join in progress for those activities to reduce the frequency of players launching into runs that have already locked, which is why this has become a really big disaster, because yesterday people would land in instances where the activity would be soft locked. So of course, what do people do? They leave after wasting 5-10 minutes of their time, and then others join in. Others would join into that activity. So they just join into a soft locked instance, and they potentially left their last instance because that was soft locked. So now you got people leaving a soft locked instance to join another instance that's soft locked, and the cycle continues on and on. So now they have temporarily disabled join in progress for the activity. And I know some of you out there will be saying, well, hey, I played the activity and it didn't soft lock for me, which is awesome when that happens. The reason why it happens for a lot of people and maybe didn't happen for you is because if you melt the final boss fast enough, it just bypasses a lot of that. And if you melt the boss really slow, like if you literally just shoot the boss with like SMG ammo or something, right? That also works really well. It's for those that kind of melt the boss in the middle, when you melt him like at a medium pace, which is kind of what most fire teams do. They just shoot, if you just shoot mint retrograde at him, right? You'll shred his health bar, and it's a little too much to melt him like instantaneously, and it's just enough to start that soft lock, which is the big problem that a lot of people are having. I personally got soft locked in that with blueberries about 3 or 4 times, and all you do is just tell your team it's time to wipe, and it'll reset it, and then it works better the second time around, unfortunately. And you can also get soft locked loading into the instance and in the middle as well. There's a bunch of issues with it, which is especially odd considering it's a reused area, but it also just shows and highlights the issue we've been talking about, which is Bungie's spaghetti code. And we got, as a reminder, Festival of the Lost will now run until reset on November 11th, 2025. So they're going to extend it by a week. So what's the damage here, right? Well, if we look at Destiny 2's population charts, right, a lot of people were interested in logging to Destiny 2. They got 32,000, which is up from its low, which was about 15,000 the day before. So we doubled our population, right? We talked about this yesterday. And then people were really not appreciating the soft lock. I mean, this is kind of a drastic drop here. We don't see as much of a drop in a 12-hour period. This is very indicative of a frustrated player base. You logged in, you got soft locked one too many times, and you logged off. I mean, we went down to 12,000 from 32,000, 20,000 people lost. And then today we're peaking at around 21,000. So more people getting back online and trying to log in and play a little bit of the activity. But let me know, has the soft lock soured the event for you in its entirety? Are you putting the activity away because of that? Or have you not encountered it at all and it has not been a problem for you? Let me know what your experience has been like. I wanted to bring you this video to keep you updated on the news of what Destiny 2 team's posting. And that's a wrap on this one. Make sure to stay subscribed with notifications on if you want to stay up to date on all things Destiny 2. We'll see you in the next one. Later.